During the rainy season, soldiers often leave the base camp for the front line. They go for many days and return tired, hungry, and thirsty. I decided to go and experience what that really meant. We took a mountain ridge that weaved back and forth from Burma into Thailand and back again, at times crossing a farmer's property. Fortunately for me, the entire time we were gone, it never rained. That didn't stop the leeches, mosquitoes, or any other bugs from feeding on us, though, as I'd soon discover. Upon arrival, I found that because of a leech, I'd been bleeding pretty seriously from my leg, probably for several hours, without even knowing it. But the good grub made up for any minor hardships on the way. Yeah. Anxious, I took a photo of the soldiers I knew I'd soon be entrusting my life with. Morning came and the preparation was on. Since it was only to have been an hour's trip, we didn't see the need for carrying lots of water. But in case of trouble, one of us carried a homemade landmine on his right hip to slow down the enemy, should we have to make a run for it. We hadn't counted on the dogs coming along with us, though. Arriving at the chosen observation point, I noted that the Burmese were too far away to videotape. So the captain decided to trek closer down a ridge, parallel to the Burmese army's position. The closer, the darker it became. Thickets, high grass, briars, all had to be macheted out of the way to get anywhere.
You've already checked for leeches? Found any?
No.
That's good.
Out there on one of those hills, the Burmese were encamped. They decided some would go and others would stay behind to hold the dogs, so they wouldn't bark and give away our position.
Okay.
Are you up there? That hill?
But the dogs slipped away and caught up with us. Hours of hacking our way to the end of the ridge brought us to an old campfire place. Surrounded by recent Burmese army boot prints, an old trench, and a lone tree, all of it surrounded by high grass. We still didn't know where the Burmese were, but we heard distant voices. Because someone wanted to carry my camera, I recall this part through drawings. Everyone got really quiet. They knew what to do. I didn't. Then the dogs would make a noise, and they'd have to silence them. We knew the Burmese were close, but the high grass limited the visibility. We moved closer toward the voices. Another dog barked. The Burmese must know we're here, I thought. Two dogs began to fight. I was sure the captain was going to kill one of them. Instead, he cut a vine, releasing the mud. Suddenly, Newa climbs up the tree to locate the Burmese, which brings us to here. I was sure they'd shoot him. He dropped like a rock out of the tree. Fortunately, they didn't see him. He tells the captain where the Burmese are encamped. I found out later that one camp was closer and hidden by trees. The other was further away.
Enemy's camp. Right on top of that hill. On top of that hill. Yes. This hill and that hill. Both of these hills. Both. But other side is covered. This side is open. Okay. That's the camp. Yes. The camp on the hilltop. Yeah. With the little hut. Where's the little hut? Yes. Oh, I can see a little hut. Okay. I can see it. In the picture. Yeah. If we try to video is bigger, we can see it. Yeah. This cabin close, covered by big tree, so we cannot see. Under this tree. Under that big metal tree right in the center of the frame. That's where they are. Yeah. The enemy. Okay. Can we get out of here now? I'd like to go back.
I hesitate to recall the following. I put the camera away. We get up, and suddenly this cold, wet fog or smoke drops out of the sky and obliterates the view between us and the other camps, giving us safe passage till we were out of reach.
So the enemy cannot see us. And the cloud opened the hill after we video the cave of the enemies, and we came back.
It was like smoke. It was like gray smoke, and it
Yes.
just took over the hill.
Yes.
And then we got up through it, and we were able to go up the other hill where we would have been easy shot. And we got up over that hill, and we went down on the other side where they couldn't
Yes.
see us. And suddenly the sun comes up.
Oh, it's very lucky. God save us. You know.
Intercepted radio messages told us later that the Burmese knew we were there. They even sent out a warning shot, which, thankfully, we never heard. The toll that leeches and Cambodian army boots took on my body was evident, but I made it.
If you go back to Los Angeles, maybe you don't want to come here again.
No, I'll come back. With better boots.
Welcome. You're welcome to Catholic.
Thank you.
Amazing.
Mm.
Amazing Catholic.
Amazing guy.
Amazing Catholic.